Hi there. Charlie here. I have given myself a mild concussion. Woo! Yep. Yep. Was at work. Just checking on something at the bottom of our closet. Did not come out before going up. Missed the first shelf. Somehow hit the second shelf. Don't really understand how I did that one. But just so you know, this section of your head and this section of your head, just concussions, man. They can happen there pretty easily. Okay, so this video is gonna take place over a couple of days and just kind of gonna check in, because let me tell you, the other day I also fell, sprained my ankle. Kind of feel like Omega's rejecting me a little bit, which, given the state of my internal landscape and just how depressed I've been, kind of makes sense. And yep, not opening my eyes right now because staring at a screen or any light is quite painful. I know what you're thinking. Charlie, go to the ER, go to the hospital, go to an urgent care. No. 1, money. 2, money. And 3, this is not my first time having a concussion. I know what to do, because you go to one of those places and they'll be like, yep, you have all the symptoms of a concussion. Probably not going to scan your brain because it's pretty mild. And your treatment is rest without screens and without light. And you just lay in bed and do nothing, basically, for at least 2 days. Can't do it for a full 2 days, but I timed this well because I do have tomorrow off. So, yay. Just what a suicidal person needs. More time to lay in bed and just do nothing except for have those thoughts go everywhere inside. It's great. It's real fun, let me tell you. Probably going to talk to you more after my ears stop ringing and the nausea calms down and my head stops throbbing and my eyes don't feel like they're just, I don't even know. When they're closed, it's pretty okay. It's when they're open that it's really painful. So fortunately, had a helpful coworker who, when I reached out on our WhatsApp, was like, please, can anyone cover me for the rest of the shift? I was like, yep, I'll be right there. So, okay. Well, that's it for me for now. Here's hoping the rest of this video gets better. Has to. Totally has to. Also, this is Bernard. Have you ever seen Bernard? This is Bernard. All right. Anybody else want to say anything? I don't want to front. I don't want to front. It doesn't feel good. No. Yeah, Scott doesn't want to front. Fair enough. Oh, ow. Okay. I am going to legitimately stop doing things now because I know this isn't fun content. So thanks so much for sticking around. I look forward to seeing what my next couple of days are too. So enjoy. Good morning. It's the next morning. And yeah, you can see how I do my videos. Pretty cool. Look at yourself. Yeah. I made the mistake of going into the dining hall because, with a concussion, light and sound, everything is just turned up. And when you have an autism brain, everything's already turned up. So it just makes it that much worse. I went into the dining hall, filled up my water bottle, attempted to go get cereal, but there weren't bowls right by the cereal, and was like, that's a good sign. I'm gonna go into staff dining. And then I just got my little bowl and apple. I don't know why I needed to show you that. I'm still nauseated. My ears are still ringing. My head still hurts. I'm woozy on my feet. And the overwhelm of lights and sounds is a bit much. So we're gonna see what today offers. I'm very curious to see how this plays into tomorrow. I'm going to work, so good luck. Good luck, me. I don't really have much more to add. Just kind of wanted to give those updates. I don't like that it can take a self-induced bonk on the head to like completely take you out, but I did also ask more of the like, yeah, but why? Why? But why though? Um, and the answer that I got had to do with, well, more or less, how do you think we reconstruct things sometimes? Um, because, you know, my brain did a little squish, you know, the velocity at which I hit my head. It's not about the head bonk, it's about the, you know, it's about how much your brain goes quick in one direction, which is what happened. I was standing up and head stopped, brain didn't, right? And when that happens, your body can focus on sending a repair team to remove the damaged cells and replace it with fresh new cells. And since I've been heavily in the suicide fog, that's what's getting removed. So, just a little bonk on the head to, you know, we call it percussive maintenance when we do it with technology. Apparently, bodies do it too. So, that's why. Body's just trying to remove all of the circuitry, brain and body, because my ankle, apparently that's part of where some of that was too. Uh, yeah, yeah, body breaks things so that it can remove what no longer serves. At least that's what I'm told. So, I do feel less depressed and suicidal, in part because there's this enormous distraction. Could be worse. Alright, well, I'm gonna get to bed. Yeah. Cool. Cool. Thanks for watching the rest of this. I'm assuming it'll get better. Yeah. Cool. Oh god, even channeling hurts. Oh fuck. Okay. Okay. Will not open that channel. Got it. Thanks everybody. Thanks. Okay. More soon. So I was trying to write in my journal, and about 10 minutes in, I had to like put it down and take this break. And during this break, I was asking my guides, I was like, I'm surrounded by healers. Like, a lot of people do healing work here. Why, like, shouldn't I just post on general, hey, I'm having kind of a brain fog and I don't know who to ask, but I concussed myself. Can anyone help me out? Do a healing, something. We'll trade for a reading later, or just ask for help, right? And my body was like, no. And I was like, why? And they're like, because you cannot rush the healing process of body during this. It is essential that you take time. Body works slowly. Speeding it up will not provide you with the assistance that is needed. This is not something to remove quickly. We need slow. We need rest. That was Gaia, if you couldn't tell. She just popped in. So, anyway, if you've been wondering, why not just ask the healers around you to heal the stuff? It's like, well, I would, but body's doing some stuff. Also, my neck and shoulders, like, apparently the active. Oh, fuck. Why did I need to show you? Why did I need to show you? You didn't need to see that. Ow. The act of hitting my head. I don't remember what I told you. I don't remember what I told you. I was looking down in our closet area and stood up and somehow missed the first shelf, but did not miss the second shelf, and that's when I got hit right here. And then my brain went squish, and my neck and shoulders went sort of a whiplash situation. And now I'm in bed, kind of dreading going into work tomorrow because I don't know how that's gonna go. Given how I feel today and right now, not great. But I've stayed in bed. My eyes have been closed most of today. So, body, I hope you're doing what you need to do. All right. Cool. Oh. I'll put this video together when I can finally look at screens without it hurting my eyes. So, yay. Bye for now. Here's one kind of neat, exciting thing. Look at this rock. Can't really, it's shaped like a heart. It was raining really hard last night. So hard that, I'm gonna show you this. The path, like look at that. That's not supposed to be like that. That's all from the rain. And then right there at the bottom, right there, this little heart rock was just hanging out. Like to think that was nature just being like, hey, we love you. So yeah, I don't usually take rocks. It's not usually a thing that I do, because let me tell you, take a rock from somewhere, you're connecting with millions and millions of years of Earth's entanglements there. Take with caution, but I'm at least gonna put this one with my collection right there. So, yay! Had a coworker friend stop by to check on me. Feeling good, just not gonna be able to do cart rides for at least a few days, because hopped on her cart just to see how it would feel, and oh, the nausea, oh, and the need to close my eyes. So, I don't know when I will be able to cart people around again, but at least not for the next day or two. That's for sure. And family week is next week. There's gonna be a bunch of kids here. I assume the energy will be up. I'm assuming so too shall mine. I don't know. I'm gonna lay back in bed, drink my water. I'll close this video out probably tomorrow, just so you can see how I'm actually doing, because it's gotta be better than right now. And right now is already better than it was this morning. So, sweet. And nature gave me a heart rock. Thank you, nature. Water. Friends that check on me. Okay, bye for now. All right, I've been awake since 2. It's now 6. Breakfast isn't open yet, but I'm at least getting myself something. There are no spoons in here, so I'm eating this with a fork, but you know, light sensitivity, better. Ringing in ears, lower. Yeah, lower. Not great. Still need to close my eyes if I walk too fast. You know, gonna do my best. Here's hoping that my brain and everything will just be cool. And yeah, I know, I probably should have gone to a doctor. There could be a brain bleed in here. Whatever. You know? I'm doing the best I can do. Because who doesn't love hospitals? Us. Who doesn't trust doctors? Us. And who is feeling better? Ringing in the ears, seriously, lower. Did I already tell you that? Oh boy. Well, gonna be repeating myself quite a bit. Here's hoping that that doesn't last for longer than a couple of weeks. So, well, I think that's gonna be it for me today. Look, there's my poster. This has already been a long enough video, and if there really is something else I need to share with you, I will, but I'm just gonna leave it with this. We're all gonna hope that I had a really good day at work and I was super helpful and not overwhelmed and didn't need to sit there with my eyes closed most of the time. We're just gonna assume I'm good, okay? I don't know when the next video will be, probably not for a little while, because most of what I'm doing if I'm not working is just gonna be in bed. So, yay. All right, that's it for me. Thank you so much for watching. I love you so much. We'll talk soon. Keep your brain healthy, okay? Bye. Hi, Charlie again. Looking really cool. I just finished with work. I am deeply, deeply, deeply upset that I cannot cart people around. Cart rides are like my favorite part of the job, and I can't do it. Soon, 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 I will heal. I will get better. And I know, this morning I was like, I'm totally done. I'm totally whatever. I just wanted to give you an update. I'm exhausted, but overall, did pretty okay for the most part. Felt pretty good. Took my lunch break in a dark room. It was good. It was good. And the rest of my evening, after food, back in bed doing nothing because still looking at a screen, quite painful. But hopefully, after just maybe another day of this, it won't be like this. All right, that is truly all I'm gonna talk about with this. If I do end up doing literally anything else, you'll get a video about it. Otherwise, you can just assume that all I'm doing is working, and when I'm not working, I'm resting so that my brain can do what it needs to do, which is kind of important because truly, next week is family week. Kids, we're gonna be a proper summer camp, and not just for adults. It's gonna be an interesting week. There's like a magician coming. Y'all, there's a slip and slide. There's gonna be a large slip and slide. I've only heard tales and seen pictures. But next week, it's gonna be real. And I am resting, believe you me, I am resting so that I can enjoy everything that's happening in this very absolutely not out of nowhere, because it's very well known, but compared to the pace of life here, this is a shakeup. So, resting. I'm resting. I'm resting. Are you resting when you need to? If not, you better do it before your body decides to give you a concussion that forces you into bed. Just saying. You've been warned. Okay, I love you for real. Bye. Talk soon.